Hey everybody, uh, I'm back. Welcome to, sorry, awkward intro. Let me just go ahead and say what we're gonna do right off the bat. This is gonna be a little bit more of a chill episode. I'm still gonna try and be a little goofy and, make you guys laugh and get up to some good, like, mischief and stuff like that. But, I'm not planning any crazy grandeur adventures. And it's nighttime. I'm gonna go to bed. I have a plan for this episode, but nothing that's like a boss fight. That I'm not gonna be opening any portals to new dimensions and popping out in different worlds. This video, I I kind of just want to go mining and exploring and see if there are just like stuff to, how do I put this? You're welcome. I needed to burp. Sorry for the pause. And you're welcome. Anyways, moving onwards from that little... Okay. I want to go exploring. I want to go mining. And I'm kind of low on resources. So I was looking through... We are not off to a great start. I'm really glad that you actually showed up. Hold on a second. Just back up. I need the gunpowder anyways. Because sooner or later, I want to get to the nether and get netherite. So gunpowder will be useful for, like, netherite mining and stuff. Alright, back to what I was trying to say. I apologize for the interruption. I want to go exploring. I want to see what my world has to offer. It's been such a long time since I've really gotten to play on this world, and I want to go out into the far reaches and see what's new. I want to see the new terrain. I want to find a new place to start mining. Because in the last video, I gave you guys a big tour of everything, and I had this old mine, but that place has been stripped completely clean of all the natural resources. So I thought this episode would be kind of a cool opportunity to go exploring, see new terrain. I don't know what that guy's deal is. Hold on a second. And hopefully get some new, like, resources. You're a little fast. I don't... You do extra damage. Okay, not a good start. Not a good start! Fuck. And that was a perfect example of why I need to actually go get more resources. The monsters in my world are a lot tougher. There's magical mutations that they can spawn with, giving them higher damage, more speed, more defense, the ability to heal allies or use magnetism to pull you in if you're trying to run away, stuff like that. I explained all this in the last video, but I'm explaining it again just in case there's people who don't know. Wow, really pretty ambient sounds. Hopefully I can get my stuff back. There's no corpses, so items can despawn. I'm a little worried about how I'm going to be able to get it back without him killing me again, though. There's my XP and my horse. I don't see him. He was a gnarly guy, too. He wasn't burning. I'm surprised by that. Alright, I think I got my stuff. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to reorganize all of it, which is super annoying. Is that everything? Yeah, okay. What I want to do this episode is just explore. I want to find a new mine, so I'm going to be looking for a cave. And I'd like to, as soon as I get all this stuff organized here, boom, 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 and I think that's good. I'd like to use this map too. Okay, moving. I keep saying that and I need to stop because it's actually starting to annoy me that I repeat myself so much. I'd like to find a new cave though. That's the objective right now, is to get a new mining area set up that I can go back to and get more resources, and hopefully see if there's some cool structures and stuff nearby. I don't have any mods that alter the terrain generation from vanilla, and I don't have any mods that add in new structures. But maybe finding a desert temple or a village or something would be kind of cool. Because I don't know what else is out there. I mean, there's certain sections of this world I never touched and never explored. And so when I reloaded it into this newer version of the game, it kind of breathed new life into the seed that I play on. And I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, what's different. I don't really typically, when I make worlds, I don't get red sand biomes, I don't get mesas, and I hear that those are pretty rich in gold, which is pretty good if you're trying to trade with the locals in the Nether, which is another environment that I'd like to explore a lot more. Plus, it's kind of nice to just be back in my old world. So I'm wanting to go out and collect new blocks and make some new builds. And I also thought that this would be a good opportunity, since it's just going to be a chill mining episode, to talk to you guys about my plans for, you know, what we're going to do, what challenges we have, what builds we want to make, stuff like that. So here I am, just doing that. And the first thing I wanted to discuss was the Colosseum. It's the biggest, most grand build in my entire world, and so it's clearly going to be some big talking point for me. I went back inside it and looked around, and it's a piece of shit. I'm gonna be completely brutally honest about that. My old Colosseum is a piece of garbage compared to my newer builds and what I've been able to make. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is tear the whole thing down, and I'm going to kind of restructure the foundation that it's built on. Is this just a divot? There's no actual cave here, is there? I'm gonna leave you here, no name, and we are gonna go. Fuck it. Whee! Ouch. This place is cool. I'm gonna light this up. Hopefully we don't encounter any more magical mutated monsters. I don't know what to call them, because they have magic abilities, but they are mutated. But it's not like sci-fi mutation. It's just magic. I also have. I'm gonna pause and show you guys my add-ons so that you guys can see a little bit here. Champions Arise is what it's called, and it adds in magical mutations to monsters. You can see my graphic stuff. Treecapitator. I have spells, add-ons to blocks, vibrant memories. I use that to take thumbnails. Redstone, furniture, and that's it. I'm not doing any other crazy mods. I try to keep it as close to vanilla as I can and only add in a little bit of like content here and there. I was thinking of getting an enchantment mod that puts more enchantments in the game. But I don't want anything that adds in like a major amount of custom assets, and I don't want to do anything that changes the generation of the world, like the mountains and stuff. I want something that's more closer to vanilla. But that's my basic rundown of what I've got going on for my game currently. They are quite deadly, though, the monsters that I just mentioned. That guy kicked my ass. I was doing okay, but I needed to get away from him for a minute to regenerate hearts, and I ran into a fucking tree and hit the tree branches, and then I was screwed. So, kind of my own fault. But, you know what? With new monsters comes new learning curves. And I'm kind of excited to see what other variants there are. I heard that there's invisibility creepers. I'm not really looking forward to that one as much. I'm hoping that is just hearsay and not an actual true fact. But we will see how it goes in time. Is this on my map? It's not. That's okay. I'm going to expand on the map and kind of explore more. I want to do more videos where I'm just wandering. I don't think they're going to get a whole lot of views, but I do enjoy making them. And plus, it's kind of therapeutic to just speak my thoughts and go exploring, which is kind of why I'm making this video. Ooh, that's a yellow one. I want that. Thank you. I don't know if that's supposed to be the case, but it's mine now. And there's a jungle. Nice. I'm definitely going to be trying to collect more blocks and stuff. And a village. I knew we'd find one. Sweet. Oh, and another cave, too. And a blue flower. Look at that. We're getting all sorts of fancy-ass colors. I'm liking the variety here. I'm hesitant to go up to these people because I don't want to get them killed. That one's burning, so... there's fire-resistant zombies as well. Actually, I'm gonna take you over to this village, buddy, and then I'll come back here myself. That way I don't gotta worry about where you are. I hope that I don't get these people killed just by being here, though. That's what always happens when I visit a village. Where's my lead? Oh, it's in here. I'm stupid. Sorry, guys. And there's hay bales. Oh, wow, this is gorgeous. You guys got a really cool place for it going on here. I am gonna just tie you up right here, no name. Cool horns. I dig it. I dig it. You guys look pretty sick. You got water and sand and shit. I wanna go talk to the librarian here real fast, actually. Are you in here? Nope. Cool bed, though. Actually, I might need to spend the night, because I don't want you guys to get killed because of me. I would like to keep you guys alive. I'm not a huge people person. I don't really intend on giving you guys a whole lot of, like, attention. But I also am not gonna just, like, flat out let you get murdered. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in bed real quick. I hope you guys don't mind if I use this house. It doesn't seem like anyone's staying in it. Alright, cool beans. I like the bee bed. I do dig bees. I would like to get bees again. The error code world that I had from before, I got bees and I missed them. I never got to name them. I'm a little disappointed with that. Alright, no name, stay here. I'm gonna go check out this cave. I don't really give enough of a shit to talk to you guys as a librarian right now. Really pretty jungle though. I can't wait for vibrant visuals to gain compatibility with actions and stuff. It's gonna suck because my render distance is gonna get lowered, and I hate that. But what's gonna be cool about it is it's fucking vibrant visuals. I mean, come on, it's gonna look sick. I saw something down there. I'm gonna get my shield up. Alright, let's go check this out. I thought I heard something. I keep hearing these leg sounds like a spider crawling around. These little phalanges doing their thing. Spiders freak me the fuck out, dude. But I like them. In real life and in Minecraft. They're not that, like, super deadly enemy in Minecraft. I think their strength comes from the fact that they're just speedy little fuckers. But they don't do a fuck ton of damage. Cave spiders annoy the shit out of me, though, because they're poisonous. And they actually get pretty deadly when they team up on you. That did not make me happy just now. That actually kind of spooked me a little bit. This is a cool cave. I think I might have just found our spot. Oh, shit. Oh, what is that? That's purple? I think that's decay. Let me grab some blocks real quick to build with. I was stupid for not bringing more building blocks, but I didn't have a lot of materials in my old base. I went looking through my chests. I had a few diamonds. I used that to make a pickaxe. And then the rest I just... ah, balls. The rest I left behind just in case. I think I had like 10 more left when I left. I thought, oh, you know what? Next episode being a mining episode ain't a half bad idea. So here we are. Let me just bust these up, because I might be able to collect them if I don't die. Perfect. Yeah, there's an orange one too. I don't know what his deal is. Kind of excited to test out their abilities and also extremely terrified at the same time, because I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked a few times before I actually figure out how to deal with these guys as threats. And also their spawn rates seem to be increasing, which is slightly concerning. Oh wait, copper's actually becoming useful, isn't it? Like you can make copper golems now and shit, so I'm gonna get those. And also apparently you're gonna be able to make copper armor, which isn't as good as iron, but it's better than leather. But it's also supposed to get good enchants, I hear, so maybe we'll just do that. Earlier I was mentioning something and then I got distracted actually. The Colosseum. I think I'm gonna tear it down and then build a new one on top, but it's just gonna be meant for people, maybe? I don't know. I don't have anybody that I play with, so having a Coliseum for like multiplayer reasons seems a little stupid. But if I could get some kind of system that lets me spawn mobs in, that'd be kind of fun. Hey, more iron, sweet. I'll take what I can get. Thank you. I'm not gonna even bother like picking the torches up. There we go. I have so many torches, dude. Okay, is that an invisible guy? I'm not seeing an actual monster, but I see the particles. So that just basically you have no idea what you're fighting until you're fighting it. That's pleasant. Well, it sank, so I'm going to assume that it's some kind of undead mob. Nope! It was a creeper. Okay, invisibility creepers are real. Invisibility creepers are real. It's not hearsay. Fortunately, the particles are also super easy to see, so there is that. Yep, why don't you just, like, swoop on down the waterfall, buddy? Yep, keep on going. You just keep her going. Yep, good job, bucko. That was unpleasant. I did not appreciate that. I do appreciate, however, this gold. I like that. And there's andesite, which I actually like to build with. So, we found a cool spot. Because we got moss, we got gold, we got iron, and andesite. All things that I like. However, what I don't like is that motherfucker right there. But we will figure that out in time. Am I talking a little fast? Yes. I apologize. I got a little excited. But for the Coliseum, I don't think I'm gonna rebuild another one on top of it. There was this idea I did have, though, of making a lumber mill. There you are. Okay, that startled me a little bit. I don't know why I'm so jumpy right now. And I also really think they need to fix the glitch of the shield not coming up. That's starting to annoy me a little bit. It's breaking my immersion. Can I get you to kill this creeper? By chance? Like, come on. Can you just... Like, I want you to... Hold on a second. This is really stupid. I'm just gonna kill you. I don't need to worry about music discs right now. I really want the lava chicken music disc. I know it's a meme at this point with how much everyone likes that song. But I genuinely like it, and I'd like to listen to it while I build, so I would like to get that music. But for the Coliseum that I'm going to tear down, I was thinking a lumber mill would be a good thing for it. Because there's this huge stone foundation underneath it that's left behind by that woodland mansion that me and my brother burnt down 6 years ago. I think it would be fun to... Not fun. I should use a different word. I think it would... Well, it's gonna be fun because it's a video game. But it would be useful to have a lumber mill. And I could... kind of, like, redesign the foundation. Or at least fix it up. Because it's pretty crunky looking. It got all messed up when we burnt the house down and blew it up. And all that other shit. So it's not the most beautiful looking foundation, but if I could spruce it up and build up the edges of it and make it look nicer. This is a swiftness skeleton. Oh crap. Yeah, he's a fast fire guy. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, got him. That was a little hairy. Wow. Every time I get to talking about something important, I get distracted. And then I have to come back to it later. I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard not to be annoying. But I tend to overthink things. But my statement was, I was just thinking I could fix the old foundations up and make it look pretty and organized, and then put a lumber area, let's call it a lumber area, on top. And it would look like a big grid pattern with plot holes in it for trees to grow out of. And I could just plant all the different tree types, depending on whatever wood type I wanted to build with, in the plot holes for the trees to grow out of, wait for them to grow, and then just chop them down. And then I'll have a section where I can turn it all into planks and sharpen my axe to keep it from breaking and whatnot. And then I'll just have this huge warehouse full of all the different wood types that I want to build with, and like axes and stuff to use so that I don't break down my own, or break them, or whatever. I don't know. I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm just not good at explaining it. But it would have like a huge grid of places where you can plant trees down to grow. And then there'd be a huge storage area just for all the logs that I want to have. And then I'll have all the different wood types growing there, so that I don't have to go out and like go out into the field and do it. It'll be a really nice, tight, compact, organized area where everything can grow in its designated zone. That way I'm giving it a functional use, and I don't have to like tear down the foundation, because it kind of acts as a preserve. Because it'll keep mobs and creepers out, so they won't be able to fuck with the trees, because I'll have it'll be tall enough to keep them from jumping up on it. And of course it'll be lit up so they can't spawn on top of it. And it kind of just is the best of everything I need. You know, it's protected from monsters, and it provides a resource. But it also kind of honors the old build, because I'm not completely getting rid of everything in that area, just the Colosseum on top of it. But I'll be repurposing the foundations. And I'll probably have like a little note or something in there that tells people the backstory of what it used to be. You know, like at first it was a woodland mansion, then it was a Colosseum, but then when the Colosseum stopped working, I rebuilt it into something else. And I think that might be my first build. Thank you. Either that or my house. My house is kind of gnarly as well, because it's gone through several redesign phases, and it's very messed up. There's an explosion in the roof currently from a creeper, so that's not pleasant looking. On top of that, I've got 3 different layers of stuff built on top of itself from 3 different redesigns of the base. I've got one layer, which is just this little hobbit hole shack that led down into the house, and that's like the entrance. Then you've got like these walls that I built around it, and then I planted trees inside of it, and then connected all the leaves on top to create kind of like a canopy to keep spiders from crawling in, because that was actually an issue at a certain point. What the fuck? When did I get these? They dropped from the magic monsters? That's cool. Bane of Arthropods is not something I really want, but Unbreaking's nice. Depth Strider's cool. I don't need this right now, or this. I'm trying not to crowd my inventory too much. Can I put these in here? Ah, balls. Okay, I'm worried about getting jumped while I do this. Let's put these in here. Not that. There we go. This is why I brought the bundles, is because I knew I was gonna get cluttered. I want to collect more plant stuff though, because I like to make like gardens and shit. I'm a bit of a girly Minecraft player, I guess you could say. I like to make gardens and make things look pretty, because I'm a little bitch. But you know what? So are you, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I love you. No homo. Unless you're wearing socks, because then, you know, we don't really gotta say that. I'm gonna come over here and get these copper. I want this. This is kind of a cool spot. I like this ravine. Looks kind of like the old ravines, but it's deep slate, which is neat. I might, off camera later, decide to just break up a bunch of, like, stone for building resources. But I am going to redesign my base, is what I was saying. I'm thinking I'm going to tear down all that dirt, because after making that big canopy to keep spiders out, I ended up just covering it all in dirt, making it look like there was a mountain. And the only way to get in was through the top, which I had that big like tree to get in. It was pretty cool. I liked that design for a while, but I don't like it anymore. I don't care if people see my base. And so what I was thinking is I could keep my base as is, like internally, maybe redesign the walls a bit to line them up better, do some better archways and stuff, but for the entrance I'll get rid of all that clutter, and instead I will do a big skull with like glowing eyes and an open mouth, and that's how you get in, is through the mouth that's open. And it's inspired by a design that I saw on YouTube, and I was like, that's actually really cool. I could fit that into my current world and kind of redesign the entrance of my base around that. And it would be something new, because pretty much every Minecraft world that I've ever like made, I always kind of do the same kind of house. And it would be nice to do something different. And that's something different. I've never done anything like that before in terms of design. So I was thinking that might be a cool idea. And that might be what I do next. This cave goes really deep. I'm gonna keep going. I might cut the recording and make this a two-parter. It's gonna be chill, and I hope people don't get bored with it, but I kind of like just discussing my plans and going mining with you guys. So if you enjoy, you know, and you actually made it this far in the video, you know, let me know. Leave a like. Or if you didn't, then I'm really sorry, and you can't really hear this apology, but I'm saying it anyways. This is a cool cave, though. I'm digging it. I might just not cut it, and I'll just make the whole video long. If I had ads, I'd do like an ad break. Or I could do like the movie theaters and have like a concession stand moment where it's like, if you need to go get snacks, now's the time to go get them. Okay, you're a normal monster, so you should be okay. Got your ass. I would actually... Damn it, I couldn't back up. I would really like a looting sword. That would be nice. I'd like to get that. Also, I like this. I like tough. Tough is very, very useful in building, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite blocks. My friends are kind of like, why the fuck do you like it so much? I don't know. It's just, I like the way it sounds when you break it. I like building with it. It's very smooth. It's soothing. I don't know how to explain it. I'm about to waste all of your time mining tough when I should be going and getting ores and shit. I'm gonna stop before I ruin my video. I'm sorry. I'm weird. This place is cool. I've said that before, haven't I? There was a section over there I want to check out, but this... Oh, dude, it's so far-reaching. It's crazy. More iron, thank you. Do I have shears? I don't. I could make some real quick, but it's really not that important. I don't need that at the moment. Oh, more moss! That's cool. On the bright side, at least we don't have some creepy-ass thing stalking us throughout the world. That was really scary in not the last video, but the video before that. We got in the stronghold, and almost immediately that place just became eerie as hell. My torch got blown out by something. Well, it wasn't my torch, it was just a torch that was in the structure. It was naturally spawning, but it got blown out. And then I started hearing freaky-ass music and guttural sounds through the walls. It was like a fucking demon invaded my world, man. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. But I'm glad we got the hell out of there alive. Could have ended really badly. I think another thing I'd like to do for my base redesign is pick a different material other than dark oak. I'm not sure, though. I like to build with spruce a lot. So if I want to do things quote-unquote differently, I might need to pick a different material. And since it's underground, I guess I should pick underground blocks. Or I could do well, it's gonna be a skull. So it's gotta have some kind of gothic aesthetic. So maybe, I don't know, I guess I could stick to dark oak. I do like building with it. And as far as wood types go, I heard you. I heard your little footsteps, you asshole. Oh, cool. Thanks for the helmet. How's mine doing? Oh. I'll keep it for now. If I run out of space, I'll get rid of it. It's not that good. If we're gonna go for a gothic theme, then I suppose I could do copper. Not a lot of people, well, actually I do see a lot of copper builds, but since I'm grabbing it and it's becoming useful, having copper in the base would be kind of fun. That gold is really high up, and that's a cool bat. I'm not getting those right now. I want to go see what's over this way. Oh, hello. Thank you. Who's next? Oh, we've got a little... Oh! Let's let the speedy little guy come at us. Alright. Parry! Riposte! Oh, parry! Riposte! Parry! Riposte! I'm missing so bad. That was... I don't want to talk about it. That was funny, though. Do I have arrows? I do. Should probably put them in my hotbar so I can see how many I have. Oh, I missed. That was stupid. Got you. Got you. Where's my arrow? The ability to see has been taken from me. Ow. Okay. I need more coffee. It's like 3 in the afternoon, but who cares? Hello. Do you mind if I just slash, slash, slash? Nice. Haven't run into any magic monsters in a little while. I'm a little worried I'm gonna get absolutely blindsided out of nowhere. Diamonds. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. See, now, that is a good spot to end the video, if there ever was one, because hot diggity damn, I was worried this was going to be boring and have an absolute 0 reward. 1 single diamond. Inflation be hitting Mojang hard these days. What the hell? Okay, there we go. I mean, that's pretty good, I guess. I want to keep going, but I'm worried about the video getting too long. And I don't want to cut any of it out, because I kind of just enjoy leaving them uncut. It feels more natural that way. With some videos, it's alright, because sometimes there's just things where it's like I'm super quiet, and I'm not really doing anything, but it's still in the video, so I gotta cut it out. But having just like a natural, uncut conversation with people is kind of nice. And there's magic monsters. I called it, didn't I? I knew we were gonna run into more. Please don't burn me. When I hear that noise, I get worried that one of the bubbles is gonna like touch my character. I'm gonna start burning. I know that that's not an actual thing, but it's always been like a fear. I don't know how to explain it. Fortune is definitely on the table. I think I might go for a gothic aesthetic for my base, and then for the building materials, I might do dark oak still, because that was the original material. So even though I said I'd like to build with something new, I do build a lot with spruce, and I do have access to more dark oak. So kind of a compromise would be to build with dark oak for the sake of the dark colors, and then I'm probably going to use deep slate as well. And then I'm thinking another reason I keep dark oak is because that was the original base material. I don't want to completely remove certain original design choices from the builds, because I would like some aspects of them to remain true to the original, so that there's a callback. Not for the sake of you guys, but for the sake of myself, because there are a lot of memories tied to this world for me. So keeping the dark oak for the sake of its original like design choice, I'm thinking is the way to go. I'm gonna kill this creeper, and then I do think I need to wrap up. This video's gotten long. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for like a gothic aesthetic to match the skull entrance of the base, and then I'm going to keep some of the original materials just for nostalgia purposes. Alright, I'm gonna be done right here. I think that's a good spot to end it. Thank you guys for watching, if you actually stuck around this long to watch the whole thing. And thank you for letting me discuss my plans with you. If any of you watching this have any cool build ideas or base ideas for like a new base, because I'm not opposed to the idea of making a new base either, then go ahead and leave them in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I I don't have much more. This was kind of a peaceful video. I needed to do this. I feel like the past few videos have been pretty chaotic and pretty plan oriented. It was nice to just go on an adventure for the sake of it, based on a whim. It was kind of nice. Thank you. I hope you guys have a good one and you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.